Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Abby Jacobs, for the introduction. And I want to first take a moment to congratulate you. You and the amazing team who has put together this wonderful event. Are you guys feeling okay? Good? Isn't this a wonderful event? And this is coming from somebody who actually puts together a lot of international high-level events all over the world, and it's a lot of effort that goes into. So a big round of applause for the entire Vladiou team. Empower, connect, and do everything for humanity. That's the theme of my speech that I've been assigned to. Now, those who do not know my story, where I come from, I was born in post-communist Romania, and I'm very glad that I met Rodica this evening tonight. Immediately after a communist leader was taken out of the country, but I was raised by my grandparents and my life. I went to law school, I finished law school, then I started my journey becoming an attorney, right? Having all this like spirit of justice. We need to do something. We need to do something better, right? And I don't know, are there any lawyers, other lawyers in the room here tonight? Okay, well, don't worry. I do not practice law. I came and I did all these efforts and all this like trying to be a lawyer. I want to be a lawyer. And the moment I became a lawyer, I said, what am I doing, right? So I don't know if you ever woke up one day, you looked in the mirror, and you start asking yourself, what am I worth? What can I do to help my family, my friends? What can I do for humanity? And that was my big dream. I knew that moment that as a lawyer, I won't be able to make that difference in the world. So throughout my studies, one thing that I learned that not many people knew about was human rights. And I want you to think about this for a second. You have to go to law school and do a master's degree in human rights law to know all the human rights in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. That didn't sit well with me. In the 21st century, it's absurd that you need to have higher education to even know what your rights are. Because without offending anyone in this room tonight, I want you to think deep inside of you, how many human rights we have? Is there a number? What is the definition of human rights? So I started asking this question randomly on people meeting day to day on the street, and I was shocked by so few people knowing the actual answers to these. So I transformed that into my mission of actually starting educating everyone I know about this. So imagine like this young lady coming to America with nothing but her suitcases, coming to do my master's. And during law school, nobody was doing anything for International Women's Day. Now, coming from a European country where Women's Day is something very, very big, I thought, well, if nobody's doing something, I better do something, right? So I put together an event inside the law school, and I don't know, God or help me, because it became just viral overnight. It got into the whole pledge for parity, women that support each other. The next second, the dean and everyone I knew was taking their pictures, pledging for parity, and being all on social media. So when I came back home, I started talking with legislators in my community, and I said, we gotta do something about it, right? And then, you know that thing where you wanna do something and then people wanna do something, but where do we start from? So I said, okay, let's start putting up events. Let's start putting up trainings, human rights classes, workshops, you name it. We can name whatever, right? Let's just get people together. Because the more people are together, the more people we educate, the more we can help humanity, right? In my mind was a simple solution to this. I have to start educating everybody, and then all of a sudden, a lot of more people will know about human rights. And after educating over 15,000 people in my life, I realized that I can do it. It's gonna take me my entire life and 10 more lives to actually reach out to all the people in the world if I want to do something. So then I said to myself, there's gotta be more people out there in the world. And I see many of you here in this room, right? There's gotta be more people out there in the world that they want to do what I'm doing. They want to teach others. They want to inspire others. They want to lead others into understanding about humanity, understanding about human rights, making a difference between human rights, civil rights, constitutional rights, and all other types of rights that are out there. So that was the moment when we founded, and I founded, the U.S. Institute of Diplomacy and Human Rights, with the thought and the mission that we are going to advance education for all. And I'm going to create mini-me's in the world out there that are able to teach others human rights. Long story short, now we are at over 9,000 certified human rights consultants all over the world in 93 countries. And we are continuing to expand. Thank you so much. So now, I want you, and I'm telling you all this, not to brag about what I've done, what I've created. I want to put yourself a little bit in my shoes. First of all, I'm not smarter, I'm not, I don't have something different, When I came into this country, I knew no one. I just had my husband and that's it. No friends, no family. I just had this big dream, right? So I want you to think that it all started with a big dream. It all started from one person, right? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, who believed in change, who believed that something can be done about it. So that's you, each and every one of you. And I know many of you have come to this stage and have done wonderful things, but you said, I'm not usually the type of speaking person. And that's okay. Be the doer person. That's what we need more in the world. Right? So we want more doers in the world. We want more action takers. We don't want professional conference attendees. The type of people that just go to conferences and attend them and then they go back next year. We want people like you, which we've seen, you being awarded tonight for all the wonderful work that you do in the background. That's what is important. And I'm so honored, so blessed, and so thankful for the invitation, for being here, for you all, and I'm looking forward to get to meet each and every one of you. Thank you so much.